Hey, what's going on, Fragrance family? This is Tyler with Simply Fragrances, and today I'm bringing you my top 5 fragrances for the spring. This is going to be the designer edition, so I've got some really good fragrances laid out for you guys, so let's go ahead and get into the video. Alright guys, welcome back. Like I said, my name is Tyler. This is my channel, Simply Fragrances, where we talk everything fragrance related. If this is your first time, welcome. We are now family. Go ahead, hit the red subscribe button. I would really appreciate that. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for the love and support you've shown this channel. So, like I said, guys, this is going to be my top 5 spring fragrances, designer edition. So, really excited to get into this, guys. Got some really good fragrances picked out for you. I do have one honorable mention, so let's go ahead and get into it. Alright guys, so the honorable mention, and the only reason why this is an honorable mention is because it's discontinued and it's really hard to find, honestly, and the prices have really skyrocketed on it, but it is definitely an amazing fragrance. And if you have this fragrance, man, treasure this stuff. It is absolutely gorgeous. So the honorable mention I'm talking about, guys, coming from the house of YSL, this is Rive Gauche, and this stuff is an amazing barbershop fragrance. Absolutely love this stuff. It's super sad that this is actually discontinued. It's got notes of lavender, geranium, patchouli, vetiver. It is just an amazing fragrance. I was reading the back of the fragrance there, but anyways, guys, this is a quintessential barbershop fragrances. It's something that if you don't have it, if you can find it, I definitely recommend it, but you will be paying a pretty penny for it, and they're really hard to come by. So good luck with it, but in my opinion, it is definitely an honorable mention. If it wasn't discontinued, it would definitely be on the list. So let's go ahead and break out that list. So the first fragrance on the official list, this is an amazing springtime fragrance. It's really good all year round, but I love wearing this in the springtime, and for good reason, guys. Coming from the house of Givenchy, this is Givenchy Gentleman, and this is the EDT. Now the reason I chose the EDT over the EDP, it's a bit brighter, it's a bit fresh, it's got that citrus, it's got the pineapple in the opening, but it's still got that iris in there, so it's got that creamy kind of floral facet to it, but there's a freshness to this, guys. This does open up pretty bright and pretty fresh, pretty strong actually, so maybe be easy on the trigger if you're going to be in close proximity to people. But this is an amazing springtime fragrance, guys, because you're still getting that cooler air sometimes, but you're starting to get warmer weather, and so this is a great one to wear in those kind of situations. And you can wear it dressed up, you can wear it casual, date night, it's office friendly. It really is a Swiss Army knife, guys. So the first one on the list was Givenchy Gentleman EDT. I guess so. The next fragrance on the list, this is actually one of my all-time favorite fragrances, like ever. Absolutely love this stuff. It's kind of a gentleman fragrance. Don't think barbershop or old school. I mean, this was made almost 20 years ago, but don't think of like a barbershop or like a Chypre or anything like that. But it's a little sophisticated. It's a little bit elevated. It just, in my opinion, it deserves to be worn in a shirt like this or a button-up shirt. What fragrance am I talking about, guys? Coming from the house of John Varvatos, this is John Varvatos, and this is the original. This stuff is absolutely amazing, guys. This is a very unique fragrance. Nothing else really quite smells like this. It's kind of a hard fragrance to describe. It's got some crazy notes in there. It's got balsam fir, it's got vanilla, it's got caramel, it's got dates, it's got amber wood. There is a amber note in here as well. So it's this woody, sweet, don't think fruity like a citrus, but it's got this kind of dark, juicy quality to it with those dates. It's got the balsam fir in it to kind of give it a bit of a green facet. It is just an absolute amazing fragrance, guys. If you haven't checked this out, I highly recommend it. You can still pick it up on discounted sites all day long. I still find them in rack stores, guys. This stuff is absolutely amazing, especially for like a cooler, rainy day, possibly. Guys, John Varvatos original definitely had to make this list. The next fragrance on the list, this might be a little controversial, and I'm ready for it, guys. Go ahead, give it to me in the comment section. For some reason, this has a bad reputation. It just, for some reason, put a bad taste in people's mouth, but I absolutely love this fragrance, and I think that it is definitely deserved to be on this list, guys. What am I talking about? From the house of Mont Blanc, guys, this is Mont Blanc Explorer Ultra Blue. Now, again, I don't know why this got such a bad rap, guys, But this stuff is absolutely amazing, guys. It's fresh, it's aquatic, it's got this kind of woody facet to it. There's leather in here, there's pink pepper, Sicilian lemon, there was exotic fruits listed, so who knows what's in that, but it's just got this kind of marine, ambergris, sea salted air, you know, just woody facet to it. And that leather in there, it does kind of give it just this masculine kind of quality to it, and it's absolutely amazing. The marine notes in here, very light and airy, guys. Absolutely amazing fragrance. Don't know why it doesn't get any love, really, but this stuff, such a good fragrance. If you guys can find it for around 40, you know, $40 and under, I'd say pick it up. If you haven't smelled it, you know, go to local Macy's, Dillard's, places like that. They're still going to have it. Give it a shot. If you've smelled it, you didn't like it, it's been a while, go back, retry it. That's what I did when it first came out. I was like, it's just okay. I went back and re-smelled it, you know, several months ago, and I was like, wow, this is actually really good. I need to get this for the spring, and so that's why it is in this list, guys. Mont Blanc Ultra Blue. Guys, so the next fragrance on the list, this is going to be not only one of my favorites, but a fragrance community favorite as well, and for good reason, guys. It deserves all the hype and all the love. What am I talking about? Coming from the house of Prada, this is Prada L'Homme, and look at that dent I've already put into this stuff, guys. For the fragrance collection I have, for this to have that big of a dent, guys, it says something about this fragrance. Absolutely amazing. It is going to be a fresh, kind of clean, powdery style fragrance with kind of a woody amber dry down. There's some sandalwood in there in the dry down, kind of gives it almost a creamy facet. But what you're really going to get, guys, is that iris. There's violet in here, and that cardamom. It just kind of gives it this delicate, almost fresh kind of spice to it, but then that powdery vibe from the iris and that violet, it just gives it just this soothing, relaxing, smooth quality to it. A little bit of a floral touch, but guys, it is absolutely fantastic. Bit of a peppery note in the opening. Guys, you can't go wrong with this stuff. This is the definition of a spring fragrance. If you haven't got your nose on it, definitely recommend it, guys. From the house of Prada, this is Prada L'Homme. All right, guys, so we are down to the last fragrance on the list. Thank you so much for watching. Really do appreciate that. So for the last fragrance, guys, I wanted to go out with a bang. This stuff, it is absolutely amazing. It's a monster in performance, and it's a monster in projection, and it just invokes the springtime, in my opinion. It is absolutely beautiful. So I wanted to go with something that's kind of almost a barbershop, but it's also kind of almost a gourmand. Like, what do I mean by that, guys? Well, I think you understand whenever I talk about Dior Sauvage Elixir. This stuff, it is absolutely stunning. So what do I mean by a fougere, almost gourmand-like fragrance, guys? So it's got this old school kind of almost barbershop kick to it, because you get this beautiful creamy lavender, and then you get the grapefruit in the opening, and so it kind of gives it this fresh, almost barbershop-like feel to it. But you get the cinnamon and the nutmeg, the coriander. It's got sandalwood and amber, and it's got these woody tones to it to almost kind of give it this sweet gourmand-like texture about it. And it's absolutely phenomenal, guys. This stuff, in my opinion, it is a perfect springtime fragrance. Now, be easy on the trigger. Like I said, it is a monster in performance and projection. You really only need about 3, maybe 4 sprays tops if you know you're going to be out and about. But if you're going to be in close proximity, I would dial it back down to maybe 2, guys. Honestly, this stuff is a monster in projection. But guys, it just has this old school kind of vibe to it with this sweet gourmand texture to it. It is absolutely gorgeous. If you haven't got your nose on it, guys, definitely recommend it. It is definitely a springtime must-have, in my opinion. Really glad I got this in my collection. Definitely going to be reaching for this one a little bit more this spring, guys. It is absolutely phenomenal. Guys, Dior Sauvage Elixir had to make this list. Alright, guys, so that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Really do appreciate that, guys. Be sure and comment down below what you thought of the list. Would any of these make your list as well? Obviously, I can't put everything in the video, and I wanted to keep it down to about 5 fragrances so that way the video didn't go on too long. But let me know in the comment section, guys, what you thought. Let me know some of your favorite springtime fragrances, at least in the designer realm, that would have made your list. So be sure and comment down below. I'm going to catch you in the comment section. I'm also going to catch you on the next video. And remember, if you love it, wear it.